Hi everyone. Today I've chosen a topic that I've been thinking about all my life really, and this is, who is God? I've come up with a theory that I'm sure there are other people out there that have the same theory, and I just felt like I wanted to share it with the world for once. Thousands of years ago, as far as I know, there was no God. People were just hoping, praying, and asking for things, and soon, if they believed in it enough, the universe gave them these things. I realized that around 2,000 years ago, there was this guy that came to the world and was like, hey, yo, I'm Jesus. And everyone was like, oh yeah, he's Jesus, God's alive. Now that is completely fine. Everyone is allowed to believe what they want to believe and pray to whomever they want to pray to. But being raised Catholic, having gotten like confirmation and all this other church stuff, and going to church often and praying every night before going to bed, for me something wasn't right because I was praying to something that I'd never seen. I didn't know if it existed or not. I came to realize that everyone's just praying to the same God. Sure, that he's got different names and he gets portrayed differently and makes different rules, but in the end, we're all praying up there. For me, religion is tied up with rules, tied up with how you have to dress, how you have to act, when you're allowed to drink, how you're allowed to do this. By believing in what I want to believe in, I can create my own life. All this talk about religions and everything, and my theory that in the end we all believe in the same thing, we just give it different names and give different forms, has led me to remember that yesterday I posted a status, which at first had nothing to do with this, but then it did. And so I'm just going to read this status to you. Being an atheist is okay. Being an atheist and shaming religions and spirituality as silly and not real is not okay. Being a Christian is okay. Being homophobic, misogynistic, racist, or otherwise hateful person in the name of Christianity is not okay. Being a reindeer is okay. Bullying and excluding another reindeer because he has a shiny red nose is not okay. As you can probably tell, this status was meant to be funny, hence the last reindeer paragraph, but minutes later, all my Christian homophobe Facebook friends were posting underneath my status hating on homosexuals, and I was just like, what? I didn't realize that in this developed world, people are naive enough to believe that their God is actually setting them rules to live by. I mean, Christian God never explicitly says a man can't love another man. Neither does he ever say a woman can't love another woman. That's no rule. The Bible was not written by God. It was written by some man that thought, oh, I'm just gonna write down all these things. The person who wrote the Bible could have just been like, oh, The homophobe friend was like, oh yeah, well then why were there Adam and Eve in the beginning, just a man loving a woman? Why? I'm sorry, because maybe a man and another man and a woman and another woman can't have kids. Obviously it's got to start somewhere, so there's kids that have kids that have kids that have kids that later on have homosexual relationships. I have Christian friends that are gay. So what? Like, they're still as Christian as my homophobe Christian friends. Like, everyone can believe in what they want to believe in. There's no need for you to tell a gay person to go rot in hell. What the hell is wrong with humanity for being so disrespectful with people who choose to go their own path and not do what half the world thinks to be normal?